Today is day 14 of our 40 days challenge, and it has been really a blessing. God has been revealing so many things, helping us in so many ways, and I'm so happy that you have been seeing the difference in your life as well. And today, I want to share something that happened to me, and I'll take this as an example. I'll use this to touch something very important. You know, I was just having my day, doing my work, and something happened. Something that, you know, it didn't, I kind of didn't like it. And of course, we don't live our days having only things that we like. Things that we don't like happens all the time. They will happen all the time. The only time life is going to be amazing and like heaven is when we are there in heaven. But here, there'll be always situations happening. Sometimes to take us out of the spirit, to make us sad, or whatever. They will happen. And this happened. But I was like, oh, I'm in the faith. I'm not going to think about it. Oh, no, I'm not worried about it, and so on. But after a while, I was kind of uneasy. You know, when you have that uneasy feeling that something is not well. And I was like, what's going on? Why am I feeling this way? And it's when that happened. And I was like, no, I'm not going to keep on saying, no, I'm in the faith, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. No, I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to forget about it. Leave it there. Which sometimes we think we are using our faith, right? No, I'm going to turn a blind eye. I'm not going to see it. I don't care about it. I'm going to leave it. I'm okay. But actually, you're not okay. From time to time, you feel sad about that thing. You feel kind of uneasy, and you just say, I'm going to leave it. And I started questioning myself. I was like, why am I feeling this way? Why am I not liking it? What's going on with me? And then I went immediately to pray. And in my prayer, I was like, my God, I'm not understanding. What's going on? Why am I feeling this way? Why is this? What is it about me? What's going on here? I started questioning. And actually, I was questioning myself, asking God to help me. And after questioning, I stopped. And I started thinking. And at this moment, God replied, God showed me. And he was like, Fernanda, this is like this, and it's like that. You shouldn't be this way. You should be thinking this way. You should see from this point of view. That is the other side of the story. That is this and that is that. You know, and everything started to be so clear. And after I prayed, everything was gone. There was no uneasy feeling. There was no, nothing at all. And why am I sharing this with you? I'm sharing this with you because I want to remind you that when you have the Holy Spirit, having or not having, you are, liable to go through situations like that. The devil, if you don't know, is like a roaring lion, and he's around you trying to find just a small way to come in. He's in my life trying to find a way to come in. And a great way for him is with something called grudges. grudges. Now I ask you, you have been doing this purpose, and you say, I want to be beautiful in God's eyes. Do you really? Do you really want to do everything for God? So get rid of this grudge that you have been keeping for so long, and you don't want to deal with it. Sometimes you put it under the carpet because you don't want to see it. It's like in that hidden place inside of you where you don't, it's like that cupboard inside of you that is in the darkness. You don't want to touch it, you don't want to open it, you don't want to, it's like a big can of worms. Because when you open, everything is going to be coming up. And this is exactly the point. You have to make sure that you are clean and beautiful to your God. We need to make sure. We need to make sure that we don't have anything against anyone. And does it mean that, for example, for you to forgive someone, you need to necessarily go there and speak to the person? I don't think so. I don't think you necessarily need to go and speak to the person. It depends. It will depend. For example, if it was needed for me and you speak to someone, what if you have a grudge against someone who is already dead? How would you do? Then you wouldn't forgive the person? It's just a matter of thinking. So I think that forgiveness is a decision that we take. For example, something happened today, and I believe everything happened in my mind. With the help of the devil, of course. Probably there was something that I started entertaining. And immediately, because I was watching, because I was watching my reactions, I was watching myself, I immediately spotted something that was not nice. And I went to deal with it. And it's dealt. It's gone. There is nothing at all. So why do I need to go and say something? It's kind of silly. Because if not, I would have to be doing this all the time because, the devil is trying all the time. But, there are situations where you might feel like speaking to the person. For example, if it's a situation where speaking to your mom is going to help to, close the ties. It's going to help to strengthen the relationship, to talk and to be open. To speak to your brother or to your sister. Maybe you will feel that you need to do that. But you don't necessarily need, because forgiveness is your decision, is your attitude, is something that you need to sort inside yourself. For example, a person has been abused and the guy is still doing the same, is not changed. So it means that you need to go there and say, I forgive you and so on. No, you don't need to do that. You can forgive him, but he's not changed. You can forgive. The forgiveness is for our own good. It has nothing to do with the good of the person. Sometimes I hear people saying like this, oh, she doesn't deserve my forgiveness. What? The one who is missing out is you. It's not that you're not hurting the person, not forgiving her, because some of them couldn't care less. You are hurting only yourself. And that's a way that the devil makes us to be dirty. He plays on your mind. He plays on you. He makes you think that you are hurting the other one, and it's not true. This way, you only keep yourself dirty, heavy. You feel heavy. You don't feel clean. You don't feel, like you deserve, but you do. You don't need to be this way. You can be light. You can be different. You can be beautiful for yourself and for your God from the moment that you decide and you really, really eliminate these feelings, dirty ones. You go there inside that cupboard, you know, the one that we spoke about, inside that can of worms, and you put the light, you bring the light, you bring the light into that place, and that's it, is destroyed. And that's it. That's what we need to do. That's what God expects from us. Don't keep grudges. Don't deceive yourself. And don't think that the Holy Spirit will impede you to have these grudges. He will not, because He can alert you as I believe He alerted me, but He cannot impede us. We need to take the decision. We need to act ourselves. So, check your life. Have you been having grudges against anyone? Have heavy feelings? Take a decision. Do something about it. Leave it behind. Just leave it behind. The decision is yours, and it can make such a huge difference. Can make you feel light, can make you feel clean, can make you feel closer to your God, and therefore very beautiful. Very beautiful. So here is one more step for us to be more beautiful in God's eyes. A big kiss to you all, and tomorrow we'll be back. Bye bye.